My name is Vina, aka Miss WOCReader, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my July TBR. So it has been heatwave week, and I have not had the urge to really read. Like, I've just been exhausted because the heat makes me tired, and I've been trying to stay inside and stay cool. I did actually get a lot more writing done this week, which was a good thing, closing out the month strong on those revisions. And my July TBR is looking like just a couple of books, but they're a little bit chunky and there's some anticipated reads. So stick around, I'm going to go ahead and go over them now. Love Spells Trouble by Nia Davenport. So I'm starting off the month with this one because it comes out on July 9th. So the goal is to read this the first week, get my review up in time. Witches and humans have always had issues. Kaden is well aware of that. Her witch mom was shunned by her high society parents when she fell in love with Kaden's human dad. And now the family's business is in trouble due to wealthy witches pushing to gentrify her historic Texas neighborhood. So when Kaden realizes she unknowingly went on a date with Kelvin It Boy, Kai Carter, it feels like things can't get any worse. But then her father's bakery has an influx of new customers hoping to get a glimpse of Kai's new girl, and a solution to her family's problems appears. Kaden absolutely cannot be with a coven boy, but that doesn't mean she can't pretend to be. With Kai on board, the two start acting like a real couple in order to save the bakery. Kaden is thrown into the coven system she grew up despising, but it turns out not all coven witches are so bad, and embracing this side of herself is actually fun. And she and Kai spend more time together. Their fake dating may just lead to real feelings. But even though she's doing this for her family, Kaden knows she's also betraying them. Her parents may have put love before everything else, but is Kaden willing to do the same? So for the past few years, I've been axing for more fun fantasy stories. We really don't get a lot of just like whimsical feeling ones in YA, especially like YA urban/contemporary fantasy. We really need more of those. So I'm hopeful that this is just going to be the light and fluffy fantasy that girls deserve. I have A Mastery of Monsters by Liselle Sambury. So this one was originally supposed to come out in June, and then they pushed the date back to July. And luckily, because I have not had the chance to crack it open yet, but I'm changing that for July. When August's brother disappears before his sophomore semester, everyone thinks that the stress of college got to him. But August knows that her brother would never have left her voluntarily, especially not after their mother so recently went missing. The only clue that he left behind was a note telling her to stay safe and protect their remaining family. And after August is attacked by a 10-foot-tall creature with fur and claws, she realizes that her brother might be in more danger than she could have imagined. Unfortunately for August, the only person with a connection to the mysterious creature is the bookish Virgil Hawthorne, and he knows about them because he is one. If he doesn't find a partner to help control his true nature, he'll lose his humanity and become a mindless beast. Exactly what the secret society he's grown up in would love to put down. Virgil makes a proposition. August will join his society and partner with him, and in return, he'll help her find her brother. And so August is plunged into a deadly competition to win one of the few coveted candidate spots, all while trying to accept a frightening reality that monsters are real, and she needs to learn to master them to have any chance of saving her brother. So I've had a lot of Liselle books on my TBR, but this is probably the one that I am most excited for to see what she does with it, and it's going to be my first Liselle read, and so I'm just really hopeful. She's a few books in now, so like I'm going in expecting something strong. We have Bones at the Crossroads by Ladarian Williams, and this is the sequel to Blood at the Root. This one comes out at the end of the month, so I have plenty of time to finish it. It's homecoming season at Cayman University, and all 17-year-old Malik Earn wants to do is be a regular college student, or as regular as he can get at a magical HBCU for young black conjurers. He's ready to go to parties, hang out with his new friends, choose a major, and talk to girls. Instead, he's reeling from a summer of revelations, heartbreak, and betrayal, and still uncovering the truth about his powers and his legacy. The family he only just discovered is already fractured beyond repair, and a new relative who shows up on his doorstep brings even more questions. Then there's the mother he risks everything to find, who might be the biggest threat to the life he's trying to build. To protect his new community, Malik joins an elite secret society with roots in ancient magic. His journey takes him even deeper into his own heritage and the history of the magical world, while bringing him closer to a classmate whose friendship might mean something more, if Malik is ready to let her in. But how can he use powers he can't even control to defend a world he's not sure will ever fully accept him? And as the pressure and danger build, will he be able to confront the deepening cracks within the magical society as well as those building within himself? So yeah, I enjoyed Blood at the Root. I know a lot of people had mixed opinions about it. Shay and I did a really good live about it last year. She's also picking it up, so I'm excited to talk about this one with her. Last, you've heard me talk about Marcus Redmond's Bloodslaves a lot this year. Now, I know that this is going to be a heavy one, very graphic, very violent, very horror-esque, with some vampire fantasy in there. It is not going to be a pretty story, so I've definitely prepared myself for how heavy this one is going to be. And I am actually very excited about it. In the province of Carolina, 1710, freedom seems unattainable for Willie, his beloved Gertie, and for their unborn child. They live, suffer, and toil under their brutal master, James Big Jim Barrow, whose grand plantation was built by the blood, sweat, and tears of the enslaved. To flee this hell on earth is to be hunted and killed. Until one strange night, Willie is offered a dark hope by Rafazi, an enigmatic slave with an irresistible and blood-chilling path to liberation. Hailing from the kingdom of Ghana, Rafazi is the lone survivor of the Ramanga, an African vampire tribe rendered nearly extinct by plague. Rafazi has roamed the world for centuries with an undying desire to replenish the power that once defined his heritage. In Willie, Rafazi has found his first biddable subject to be turned and to help in a hungry revolt. And Willie desires nothing more than to free his people from malicious bondage, whatever it takes. One by one, as an army of blood slaves thirsting for revenge is gathered, the headstrong Gertie fears that no good can come from the vampiric legacy that courses through Rafazi's veins. Willie knows that only evil can fight evil, and when the woman he loves stands between the reemergence of the Ramanga and the justified slaughter of the oppressors, Willie must make an irreversible decision. Only one thing is certain: on the Barrow plantation and beyond, blood will spill. So yeah, this is the slave revolt story that I've been looking for, and I am definitely hype about this. So that's my list. I know it's only 4 books, but they are long books, and got some other stuff that I'm working on during the month of July. Let me know if any of these are on your TBR. If you like this video, make sure and hit that like button. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!